Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So apparently once you hit 40, you're supposed to stop wearing a bold lipstick, sheen on your eyes, and wearing eyeliner. Well, I'm 49, as you know, and I wear all of it. Today's video is going to show you the look that they say you're not supposed to wear once you hit 40 and above, and why it's one of the ones that makes me feel most alive. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. All right, so I took off all my makeup, and I want to tell you, when I turned 40, I was told to tone it down, to keep it neutral, to basically stay in my lane. I think a lot of us are told that. But I realized it wasn't about my beauty, it was about someone else's fear of aging, especially with that red lip that usually tips the scales with a bold, bright, unapologetic red lip. So I created this look today to defy those rules. Because, I really feel that makeup should be about expression. It shouldn't be about erasing our beauty. I feel like that's what we're kind of told to do, to not really wear makeup. You're too old, you're too mature. So number one, you can wear sheen on mature skin. Actually, Strategic Glow brings life to the face. You see this all the time on my Fierce Aging series on the eyes. Number two, avoid a bold lipstick. Red is a powerful move, and I wear it unapologetically, especially my new color, Fleur, that's a beautiful fuchsia. And number three, skip eyeliner. I don't know why this is going around YouTube. I love a soft, smoky, defined eye, especially on mature women. So we're gonna start off first with our eyes. I'm gonna just put my hair back really quickly. And this is the best. This is what mature women really need. That star power eye makeup. That's not over the top. That's not too heavy. You're gonna start with a gorgeous sheen. I'm gonna be using my Lay Bottled Blonde. I've been wearing this for 15 years. It is so gorgeous. It's not glitter, it's not sparkle. It is a sheen. It's going to give a little reflection of light. This looks gorgeous. And if you don't believe me, you can go over my Fierce Aging series and you can look at the women 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. That, actually I did put Fresh Beauty on Henrietta. She was 101. Let's not keep the rules at the forefront of when we pick up a palette. If you feel like you have very crepey eyelids and you can't wear a sheen, that is fine. You wear a matte palette, you can do a tiny bit on the center of your eyes just to give a little reflection so it doesn't look so matte. There are always solutions, ladies. There are no, I can't. I'm so tired of hearing, I can't do this, I can't wear that, I can't wear that. Yes, you can. Now, if you don't like it, then you don't wear it, but there are no rules. So we're gonna start with that. This is the most important thing to do on a mature eye. Hands down, no argument, an eye primer. And not just any eye primer. I've been using this eye primer for 15 years also. I think that, I don't know, I'm stuck on 15, maybe it's 16. But this is an eye primer that I formulated that is incredible. It does what it says it's going to do. You can go over to my website and look at all of the reviews on this eye primer. I can't do anyone's makeup without it. You can see I have pigmentation. Does it make sense to take this eyeshadow that is more of a neutral palette and put it on pigmentation? No, it's gonna look muddy, it's gonna look dark, it's not gonna look good. You first have to lift the pigmentation. I'm just taking my concealer brush, tapping in. You do not need that much. You go from the base of the lash all the way up. So you can see pigmentation, neutral. This is what you want. Bring it out to the sides, go into the inner corner here. Again, it is a sheer veil of eye primer. It is not clumping it on. It's not a heavy hand. It's not going over the top. You know exactly what you're doing when you apply your makeup as a mature woman. If you watch my channel and my tutorials and how I give you step by step all the tricks, I'm gonna do a really cool trick in this video that I have not done before. I actually just did it and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to share this with the ladies. So we're doing eye primer and you're going to see how wonderful and neutral my eyes are after. There we go. Nice neutral eyes. Moving on to our eyeshadow. This is really great. I'm going to use all three colors. The middle color goes on my lid. Then I'm gonna do the little highlight for my brow bone. And then this is the darkest color, which will be my contour. Second step, lashes are curled. Now we're going into the eyeliner. I use a soft smoked velvet liner. This is very ultra smooth. I formulated 4 different colors for you. Dark chocolate is my most popular. Charcoal, you want an alternative to black. Plum and navy. These are waterproof. These are softer. They're rounded tips. They are not hard. They don't drag across your delicate, mature eyelid. That is the worst feeling ever. And I made sure of my pencils being that really enjoyable, silky smooth, high pigment payout. So what I'm gonna do is I go right to the base of my lash. This is going to define mature eyes. This is something you do not skip. I don't know why we have mature YouTube, I don't even know what we want to call them, YouTube beauty people telling you to not use an eyeliner. It's ridiculous. I am a pro makeup artist. I would never do a makeup application without doing an eyeliner on my mature eye. It is stunning. It is beautiful. It defines the eye. It pops the eye. Listen to professionals that do this for a career. Don't listen to beauty influencers that are going to tell you things that are going to take away and they're really going to dim your light as a mature woman, telling you that you can't use a lip liner, you can't use an eyeliner. You can use whatever you want, and I want you to use whatever you want. Pile it on, don't pile it on. Do the bright lip, don't do the bright lip. That's your decision. It's not somebody on YouTube telling you what to do and what not to do because you're over 50. So now I have a dedicated video on a sneaky eyeliner trick, and basically, just go to your last lash and lift up. I don't want you, as a mature woman, dragging an eyeliner and bringing it all the way down. You don't want to drag down the eye. You want to lift the eye up. Stop a little shorter if your eyes droop down. You can wear an eyeliner. If you can't wear an eyeliner because your eyelids droop down too much, that is fine. There are other things that you can do with your mascara, etc. So we are concentrating right now on the eyeliner. I'm going to just stay really, really close to my lash line. And then what I do is, before it sets up, I'm going to take my short smudge brush that really gives it this beautiful, soft, smoky look. So if you don't want a defined eye, you want to look a little bit more demure, like you're not really wearing an eyeliner, but you want that thickness. This is your key. You just go and you see how it's just like nice and like smoky, not overly like too stark or too much on the eye. It looks beautiful. I'm not taking up a ton of real estate either. I'm making it really nice and defined, thickening the lash line. And then I'm going to do the other eye. What I will do, I'll take my short smudge brush because it still has the eyeliner on it, and I'll go underneath and give a little smoky action underneath here, or I'll take a little of my eyeliner, just do 3/4. I don't need that much. Just, I can put it on right here, take my smudge brush, and then I can bring it down just a little bit like that. And I have a beautiful defined eye, not too much, not too little. So let me do my other eye. Another really important step when you're on your eyes and you line them is using your mascara. Find a mascara that is amazing for your lashes. This is my Volume Up mascara. I developed this and designed it with my engineers and my lab to be this ultimate lifting and volumizing mascara. I have a little teeth on this wand. You go to the base of your lash and you literally lift up. I'm wearing my contacts right now, so it is perfectly safe for sensitive eyes, contact wearers. And I go to the base and I just lift up. You can see it's like a comb. I mean, look at the dramatic difference of just grabbing my lashes, every single little baby lash. I talk about this a lot. I have holes sometimes where I lose like a little chunk. It's from the, chunk is probably not a good word, but I lose a pretty good portion in the cycle of them kind of shedding. And then when I have this wand, I can piece them together and I get those little baby ones that are growing back in. So I don't look like I have a little space or a gap. Mascara is on, just bringing your eyes to life. My third step is complexion. I'm going to start off with my Fiercely Smooth. This is going to give me a burst of hydration. It's going to really smooth out my skin before I put on my BB cream, my color corrector, which is my Just Peachy underneath my eyes, and my creamy concealer. This is going to, I really love the complexion, as you know. It really just just brings everything together. I get all the pigmentation gone, but I'm not masking my face. I'm not trying to cover everything up. I'm okay when you see my freckles or what have you. It's just I just want a more even tone. So this is like a little burst of hydration. It feels so good on the skin, and it's going to smooth out your skin before you put on your serum foundation. Maybe you're using a regular foundation. Maybe you are using a BB cream. I'm going to take my Just Peachy color corrector. This is a must for mature women. So I have pigmentation, I have grays, I have greens underneath here too a little bit. It's just this discoloration, which is fine. I'm going to take the Just Peachy, because if I don't use this, my concealer has to work really hard, and it doesn't always cover, like the darkness comes through and then it turns into a different color and it's like muddied up. So that's why I use my color corrector. Now, this is another thing that goes around on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok about you can only do it like here and here. That's concealer, that's a whole nother story. This is a color corrector. Then they say you can't come down like this triangle. Well, guess what? My face dictates that I need to, as you can see, I have here discoloration. So of course I'm gonna go there. I don't need to come too close to the lashes because I'm gonna move it, but I have to come down here because that's where my pigmentation is. I mean, I would be doing myself a disservice if I was like, the rules say just like this, and then I'm missing out on all of the other areas. You do what your face dictates to you. Where is your pigmentation? Is your pigmentation here, 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 here? Then do it. Uh-oh, I have more. Okay, I'm doing more. It's okay. It's okay. You can do what works for you. I don't want you listening to people that are giving you bad advice and then you finish your makeup in the morning and you're disappointed. You need to feel incredible, so confident, so radiant. It's just gonna change your whole demeanor. It really does. You might think I'm crazy. Try it, then let me know that you have a great day when your makeup looks terrible. So I'm gonna just take my concealer brush, and you can see I'm doing wispy strokes. Do not take it all over and sponge it all out, because the sponge is gonna take it all off of your face. Wispy strokes like this. I don't care what brush you use, but you need to be using good brushes. We've already discussed this in another YouTube video, that you are going to be using brushes that work with you, not against you. You want them to be ultra smooth. You want them to be working, angled properly, enough dense brush in it. Maybe you want it more wispy depending on what we're doing. So that is a very big tip for you. Just Peachy is on the skin. You can see that how it lifted that color. It's going to be perfect for putting my BB cream now over. I did prep my skin before. This does have shea butter in it, the Just Peachy, so it's going to glide on really nice. You need to be careful that you don't have a really heavy cream on and then you're putting that on because it might be too much slip and slide. I'm gonna be using my BB cream. This is in light medium. Don't need that much. I'm actually gonna try one pump because I think that's all I need. I'm going to use my buffing brush, my foundation buffing brush. And then that's what I do. I buff it into my skin. I don't want to mask my skin. You can see it goes on and it's not a mask. It's beautiful. It's going to be semi-matte. This is not going to be matting out your skin. It's not going to be high gloss, greasy, where you feel at 2 o'clock you can't touch your face because it's going to just slide right off. I wanted it to be really lightweight. It's fragrance free. There's vitamin C in it. It's a beautiful formulation that I worked really, really hard on, and it just looks incredible. You'll see it on my Fierce Aging series on so many different skin types, skin tones, how it looks, especially under hot lights. It's really, it's not very forgiving, so you can see how gorgeous the ladies look. BB cream is on. So we are enhancing, we are not covering up. So that leads me to my Classic Beach Glow. This used to be all powder. I changed it when I reformulated, and now it's all cream. Gorgeous. Highlighter, blush, bronzer. So I just take my flat foundation brush, go into the blush, and now you're going to see, this is going to give that radiance. It almost looks like it's coming through the skin. It's not sitting on the skin. Use your fingers, use a brush. Depends on what you want. You can always build up, you can shear it out. Then I just take the same brush and I go for the bronzer and I go right at the base of my cheekbone and then I work it into the blush. So I get this really beautiful kind of mixture. You can see blush, really nice and natural. bringing color to the face. If you have silver hair, gray hair, you have to add color. Color is my best friend because without it, I just get washed away and I don't look like I have life to my face, and it makes me feel so good when I see a lip, when I see cheeks. This is really, really important, and that's why eyeliner is so important. I need to define my eyes. So I'm going to just work this in. I can go back with my creamy concealer, and if I see that there's just a little hint of any darkness just like that, I don't need too much. I can just do a couple little dots, and then I can let it set up for a second. Now, we're gonna do the lip. A bold red lip like my Confidence, that's the name of the lipstick. It's called Confidence, lined with Unapologetic. I love the combo. It is such a power move. It's confidence, it's glamour, it's everything wrapped up in one. But today, I'm going to be using Unapologetic, and I'm going to be using our new color Fleur that's launching this summer. This is a beautiful fuchsia. Now I'm gonna show you how to wear this, because one of my last videos, it was really quite striking. It might be, I think a lot of women get intimidated by a bright color, but let me tell you something. Don't knock it unless you've tried it over 50, 60, 70. You might say, oh, I just do nude, I just do a little pink. Okay, you can do this. It just depends on your application technique. Now, what we're gonna do is, this is setting up. I'm gonna take my Unapologetic, I'm going to line my lips. This might look, whoa, so much. All you do is soften it. Just take your finger, soften the lines. Let's just work in the concealer just a little bit, just like this. I'm gonna just tap it in because I don't need to move it around. I need it to stay right where I feel like it's a little dark right there. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, lip liner is on, Unapologetic. Do you see where I'm going with this? We are going to now put on it's a little bit different. This is called Manifest and Glow. It's like a really nice golden sheen. Okay, we're doing this because I want you to be able to wear a darker, bolder color. This is really more of a brighter color. So first goes on the lip gloss. All right, got the lip gloss on. Now we're going to put on the lipstick. This is Fleur, and it's going to sheer it out with you not having to do anything. So you can see, beautiful. You saw it in one of my last videos. That was so very, very rich and just really just powerful. If you don't want that, this is how you do it. It's almost like a lip stain when you do it that way. Lip gloss first, then you do the lipstick. We are going to finish off with a dewy setting spray. Tasha just sent this to me. It's going to be a touch of glow on my cheekbones, on my face. Going to give it a little hydration. It's called Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I'm very excited about this. You can see it really did add a little freshness to my skin. I'm really enjoying. This is a little bit different than the other mists that I've been using. I do see it's more that dewiness, if that's what you're looking for. Not so much like the hydration part that I've used with like the Chantecaille and the Caudalie. This is going to be more of that, like that dewy, kind of giving yourself that radiance to your skin. Why this look matters. This isn't just another makeup tutorial, ladies. This is a message that we're not invisible. We're not afraid of being seen. I mean, we don't owe anyone a toned down version of ourselves. Women over 40 deserve to feel sexy, to feel seen, to feel powerful. So next time someone says, you're too old to wear that, I want you to smile and I want you to wear it louder. This is Nikol Beauty. This is our era. I want you to own it. So drop your age in the comments below, and one beauty rule you're done following. I'll meet you in the comments and I'll be cheering you on. So until my next video, I'll see you later.